More and more reports coming out from you guys about shady and weird things happening at Chase banks. If you bank with Chase Bank, please be warned that something is up there. Something is happening and you need to be paying attention. Nissan is apparently in trouble. Their Tennessee plant could potentially be on the chopping block. More and more American jobs heading back overseas. Update on stores in the UK. And it's not looking good over there as well. And we're also going to be looking at other banks that are having issues with their ATMs. Outages of ATMs across the United States. It is starting to look a little suspicious. In dangerous times, you need the best information, and so you are here. Welcome to the Poplar Report. I'm Steve Poplar. I'm an accountant by trade. And these are your reports that you guys are sending in from all over. If you find value here, please make sure you are subscribed and please hit that like button to help this get out to more people. We do want to thank our sponsor, Genesis Gold Group. They do a fantastic job helping people get out of stocks and bonds. And with the stock market at all-time highs, this might be a good time to switch out of stocks into something like gold, silver, or platinum coins for your retirement account. If you have questions, Jonathan and his team would love to answer them, and there will be a phone number down in the pinned comment down below, or there'll be a link at the end of the video. If you do call them directly, make sure you mention this channel because they do waive the setup fees, which saves you a whole bunch of money. All right, so Jill W. says, I work for a large retail chain. On one day in January, we had a problem with Chase approval systems. Now, Jill actually works in management in the office, not actually at a store. They had a problem with Chase approval system. We're hearing Chase again, huh? MasterCards only. The customers are being charged, refunded, charged, refunded. Almost as if Chase is trying to gin up deposits. We'll put that into the context of some other reports here. Told them all they can do is dispute the items. Also, my company is changing our company back from Wells Fargo to a different bank. That's who handles our company credit cards. This is huge. Also, she mentions that about half my office is about to be laid off. Susie says, went to get prescriptions today. They told me they are 4 to 5 days behind due to new people coming from different pharmacies. Wonder how many of them are new people coming from different countries, but we'll leave that one there. Today was day 5, and at 1 p.m. I went through the drive-thru. I said I live an hour away, and I still had to wait 2+ hours to get it filled. This is difficult for anyone who has prescriptions that are necessary, right? Daniel says, Indianapolis in Brownsburg, ATM and inside at Chase are all closed. The inside of the bank, closed. ATM, closed. The ATM says rebooting and has a Windows logo like it's broke. Not good. Just put these data points out there, okay? We got some more coming. Missy says, Middle Tennessee here. Husband works for the Nissan plant. I heard he has heard rumors from higher-ups that Nissan was struggling. And he has been warning his fellow co-workers. Sadly, people just don't want to listen. They believe their jobs are secure. That rumor was confirmed with an article that came out a few days ago as Nissan is asking its suppliers for 20 to 30% discounts on their supplies as a cost-saving measure. If Nissan doesn't receive those discounts, they will consider moving production of the Rogue, which is the most popular and mainly produced in the Tennessee plant, back to Japan. That would be a huge blow to the Nissan plant in Tennessee and the surrounding businesses. Big news, folks. Everything is not good out there. Velma says, I can collaborate the Chase Bank not cashing checks. I was working at one of them before it opened, and I was listening to the manager. He was telling the staff to be pushy and to deposit the checks and not give them cash. Or if somebody needed cash from their account, try to get them to do a cashier's check rather than actual cash. Friends, why? Why? if everything is stable with Chase Bank, why are all these unusual and suspicious things happening? It sure is looking like a bank that is fearing a bank run. And more so, not even a bank run, they fear that just regular outflows of cash are going to endanger them as a bank. This is a big deal, folks. If you have money deposits at Chase Bank, I'm going to say this. I can't say with any certainty or whatever like that, but I would say that the risk on your deposits at Chase Bank being frozen or locked up is much higher than other banks right now. So from what I'm sitting here at the center of this spider web, and you guys are sending me information, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing a troubling trend of you folks telling me disturbing things from Chase Banks, not just one branch, but branches all over the U.S., ATMs being down. You might want to start paying attention. You might want to make sure that you have enough cash out, and you might want to start new deposits at other banks other than Chase, because even though they're the biggest bank in the United States, there seems to be some ominous things happening there. Happy says, went to CVS in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they tried to charge 212% the price of the prescription. I called the insurance provider and they confirmed the price I should pay. Had to return 6 times to address the issue, and they still tried shorting 10 days of medication for the insurance rate. I refused to buy, and I'm trying to go elsewhere. Pay attention. Just because you're getting a package from the pharmacy doesn't mean it's right. Always check everything. Make sure your prescription matches the prescription they handed you, right? People make mistakes, and pharmacists are overwhelmed right now. There are a lot more people in the U.S., same amount of pharmacists. In fact, there are less pharmacists because a lot of pharmacists have quit because they've had enough of being forced to give everybody their arm tags. Okay? Pharmacists didn't sign up to go and poke people, and yet that's what they've been required to do the last several years, and a lot of them have quit. And that's why there's a shortage of pharmacists out there. But not only that, they're having to deal with all these supply chain issues. They're trying to prescribe stuff that they don't have on the shelf, and they can't get it. They keep ordering it, and it doesn't come in. You can imagine being frustrated like that, and you just don't want to have to deal with it anymore. Mistakes happen. More mistakes happen when people are more stressed. Omen K from UK Hampshire says stores are fronting over in the UK. Eggs, hit and miss. Produce is mostly gone by the end of the day, and fruit is going bad quickly. Garden seeds are now costing 20 to 30 minutes of minimum wage per pack now. That's a lot. Tip, grow carrots in Pringle pots. Pringle chip cans, right? Poke holes in the top and bottom as the foil layer is water resistant. And apparently that's a good shape for the carrots to be in too. Kim says, Marion County coal mine, this is in West Virginia, has idled the mine with zero warning to the employees. This started Monday this week when the dispatch called my husband to not show up for work each night. The message says, because of market conditions, the mine is idle. Are we having energy shortages out there in the world? Yes, we are. So an energy product like coal would obviously be in more demand. There's a lot of countries out there importing coal right now, but there is a hostile government here in the United States that doesn't like coal. Kim continues, last I heard, the coal isn't getting shipped because the trains are not coming in to pick up the coal, and this has been a problem for weeks now. This mine is in West Virginia. We are just in limbo waiting for some better explanation and when work will return. Each day closed is unpaid. CP says the rise in eggs may also be a change in laws in some states. Now, we do have issues, particularly I believe Oregon has changed some laws. They're making things more difficult. I'm in Colorado, and farmers are being made to give laying chickens more room. Soon, laying chickens will probably have more room than your average American. That's just kind of chicken. Room per chicken is going up, and room per American is going down. Anyway, sorry, CP continues. By 2025, all egg-laying hens in Colorado will be required to be cage-free. So this will in the end, will cost the customer more for eggs. Along with all the bird flu chickens being culled, eggs are going through the roof. We're seeing that. Prices going up, availability going down dramatically, right? This is something that we're seeing out there, particularly West Coast. California, Washington, and Oregon have all sorts of weird rules for chickens and stuff. Hey, I'm all for having free-range chickens option on the shelf for people to buy. I'm not super into the whole force everybody to buy what you think is ethical. That's antithetical to free market. Does it make a difference? I don't know. But this is just to legislate everything from the government and telling everyone what they must do is not great. Vlad says, Colorado, if you have updates, by the way, please do pop them down in the comments down below. On any one of the videos on this channel, use the word update. That gets it to the right place. Let us know what you're seeing at your stores. If you have the opportunity to ask questions of managers or employees and see what they have to say about different things, please do that. That's especially useful. If you need to email me directly because you have information that you can't be linked to, use the email poplarpreparedness@gmail.com. Vlad says, Colorado tried to pass a bill that would require all pets to be registered. And you know, if you register something, that's just one step away from confiscation. So why do they want to confiscate all of our pets? That's a good question. So require all pets to be registered until there was a big backlash. This bill reminded me of registering gardens. Also, Dem-controlled areas near Denver, they hate pit bulls or any dog that looks like them. Watch your local governments. Definitely. Michelle or Michael, I'm not sure. Not sure where it is headed just yet, but my man went to put money in the Wells Fargo ATM over the weekend, but couldn't. The ATMs were down for maintenance. He went to try again yesterday, Monday, and couldn't. The ATMs were out of order. We joked about firing the maintenance crew, but underneath, wondering if it's really something else. El Paso, Texas. So yeah, ATMs. Anyone else having issues with ATMs? Anyone else seeing issues with Chase Bank particularly, or any other banks? Keep an eye on these folks. You know, a lot of them are just doing what they're told. They're being told by their higher-ups to do things, but we're seeing a lot of stress on banks right now. We're seeing banks starting to collapse again, and it makes sense that they're trying to hoard cash. So keep an eye on them and make sure that you have enough your cash in your pocket or at home and not just sitting in a bank account somewhere. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out another video from the channel, there's one right up here. If you want to get some more information from Genesis Gold, there's a link right here. Or you can check the pinned comment down below. Some of you guys feel better just making a phone call as opposed to giving them your contact information. So if you make a phone call, make sure you mention this channel or else they don't waive the setup fees. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Steve Poplar of The Poplar Report, out.